everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Playmaking podcast. Season 3, episode 4. I got my co-host with me, the pro, the general, Mike Brown. How you feeling?
Yes, sir, man. I'm great. I'm back at the crib, obviously. Y'all see the little background. I'm in Pop's office right now.
Back in Texas, man. Let's
Man, you
go.
already know that.
I gotta come visit, dog.
Hey, come on now. Crib open whenever, gang. I got you.
Is it true they say everything bigger in Texas?
Low-key false, but I'm always say yes.
All right. Also, it's a special episode because I got my man with me. We go way back, all the way back to the Hap days, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah, man. I got Nicholas Macdonald, man. Before we get to, his studied college career, I just want to appreciate you for taking the time to, come chop it up with the guys, man. I know you went to Damon, so, Hurst and Damon go, back and forth. So let's run down with your college resume so far. So 2 seasons at Niagara, 3 seasons at Damon. Before we get to Damon, talk about your time at Niagara.
Yeah, I mean, first off, thanks for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are doing great stuff with the pod, so appreciate you guys giving me the invite. But yeah, I mean, I grew up my whole life trying to play college basketball and trying to play at the highest level. Having my father grow up as a college basketball coach. He coached Division I, Division II, Division III my whole life. And, my older brothers both played. I had a lot of family relatives that played. My oldest brother played Division I basketball, so he was kind of like the benchmark, kind of like the spot that I was trying to get to, like the level I was trying to get at. So my whole dream and goal as a kid was to play Division I basketball. And, I graduated high school. I mean, you would remember, Kof, I was a real late bloomer. I was undersized. I was a scrawny little kid when I was 16, 17 years old. So I took a post-grad year, went to prep school, used it as a way to kind of develop my body, develop my game, and was fortunate enough to receive a Division I offer to go to Niagara. Took it, and it was a great experience. A lot of highs and lows, but learned a lot about myself, and it allowed me to kind of live out that dream and goal I had when I was a kid, and just to get to that level, to be able to play high level Division I games, play on national television, to do everything you dreamt about when you were 12, 13 years old. That was probably the coolest thing for me. And then after 2 years, built a lot of good relationships up there, and decided to take another step in my journey, and like you said, head on down to Damon, play for my pops.
For sure. Now, speaking of your pops, I know it could be a lot of pros and cons to it. So what was your pros and cons for playing for your pops?
Man, I need to know.
Like, the thing I say, and I tell everybody this, is my experience playing for him for 3 years, it went about as good as it ever could have gone. I mean, obviously there were hiccups in the road. Obviously there were challenges, being his son on a team, not just any team, a really competitive team, a good team, a team with a lot of guys. We always carried like 18, 19 guys on the roster. So, it's
talent.
It's high level college basketball, high level Division II basketball. So it obviously can't be the easiest thing in the world. But the line I always tell people too is my father and I were wired the same way. But it's like not in the way where we like butt heads or collide or are confrontational about issues. Like, we're very understanding of each other. So like, if he ever got on me and had to yell on me or be what he is as a coach, I was very kind of understanding of, all right, this is what I'm doing. This is what I can do better. This is how I need to how I gotta act. But it was a two-way street too. If I ever went to him and I gave him a comment or I gave him some feedback, like, yo, pops, like, this ain't working right now, or this is how I think we should do it, or this is what the vibe of the guys are like. He was very understanding of me and the rest of the team, and he would trust my words. So it went well, man. Obviously there were bumps in the road. There were times when it was challenging. There was times when you'd hear people say things kind of behind your back or whatnot. But overall, man, it was a great experience. My goal when I went to Damon was 2 things. I wanted to play a lot. I'd obviously played 2 years Division I. I wanted to be in a role where I was like a guy, like a starter, high level minute guy. And then the other thing was I wanted to win. Like, those are the only 2 things. I wanted to play and I wanted to win. So like, whether my dad was my coach, whether whoever I was sharing the floor with, I just wanted to play and I just wanted to win. That's all I cared about. So like, I got to do both those things. If I had to put up with other BS on the side about being his son or whatever. Like I didn't even care about that, man. I was just like,
comes with it,
let me
man.
win, man. Whatever the price that's got to pay to win. The college career is so short. You guys know. I mean, I was lucky to get a 5th year with COVID, so it was like, man, let me just whatever price I got to pay to play and win, I'll do it.
Flew by the entire time.
Yeah. Man, it flies.
So circling back to like your time at Niagara, so I know you said you had a lot of experience already seeing those ahead of you play Division I basketball. Was there still any shock when you got to that level, or was it kind of like I already knew what I was expecting? Like, did you have that like welcome to college moment? Was there a situation like that for you?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a shock. I went to St. Thomas More Prep School in Connecticut. It was in the NEPSAC. It was NEPSAC AAA. We played the Brewster Academies. We played the New Hamptons, the Northfield Mount Hermans. Like, we played high level teams, high level talent. But at the end of the day, those kids are still 18, 19 years old. Like, when you make the jump to college, you're playing against damn near grown men, like 22, 23, 24-year-olds. It's a big jump. So, like, I don't know if I had a welcome to college, like, single moment per se, but as a guy who was a jump shooter, and that's kind of how I got to play Division I, is being a three-point shooter. I started out my college career, I don't know the exact number, but I think I was 0 for 13 as a college. So, like, but I wasn't playing a whole lot. Like, I was like a role player a little bit, like early on. So it wasn't like I just went in for 2 games and missed a bunch of shots. So it expanded over like a 7 or 8 game stretch. So, like, I'm 8 games into my college career, and I'm like, damn, the only reason I got here, well, obviously it wasn't the only reason, but I was like, the big reason I got here is because I can shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And I can't make a shot right now. So, like, that was kind of the welcome to college when I finally made one. It was like this big, like, weight off my shoulders.
Yeah,
so now I can play.
Already knowing.
But nah, man, it was an adjustment for sure. I remember we had summer session when I got up there, when I committed very shortly, probably like a month after I signed. And I just remember, like, the first month of summer session, my head was spinning. Like, the game was just so fast. I thought I couldn't keep it. I feel like I feel like I couldn't keep anybody in front. I felt like I couldn't, like, get a shot off without it, like, barely, like, almost a guy blocking my shot. Like, it just felt like it was moving so quick. But eventually it slowed down. I got more comfortable. It's just kind of timing and reps.
No, yeah, that's facts. Bro, my welcome to the college moment was literally first day of practice.
Boy.
This is one you won't even hear, Mike. This is, my freshman year.
I'm curious to hear your guys after that question. I want to hear your guys too.
So, yeah, mine was first day of practice, man. So we were doing, like, one-on-one drills, and, like, we had to, like, keep it within, like, the key of, like, the free throw line, whatever, like that. So we couldn't go outside that key. I had to stay in front of the fastest guard for that team at that time was Derek Ellis. He stayed there for 2 years to end up going to Flagler. But coach, in my freshman year too, my coach, he just picked on me because I was the smallest guy. So he was like, Coach Manchell, man. I love that guy, but he's something else. So he's like, Coach, go guard Derek. So I already knew what type of time it was on. He whispered in Derek's ear. I don't know what he said, and I still don't know to this day. But blew right past me, dropped me. He was like, go again. Blew right past me, go again. We literally stayed at that drill for like a good 20 minutes, and I couldn't stay in front. So I did not practice for the rest of the day. After that, he called me, and he was like, this is the type of level you're going to be playing at. I was like, I see that now. So... But that was my welcome to the college moment.
It's so normalized though. Like, that's really like, bro. My moment is damn near identical. Like, my first like workout that I had at Mercier's, I remember it was Steve and Junior. That was my group for ones, bro. It was like, I don't even know what the drill was, but you mainly got into an action and they mainly just attack you, bro. It was you get a stop, you're on offense, bro. Did not get one stop. Like, I'm pretty sure they ran off bucket after bucket. Like, I called my parents after. I was like, bro, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I was really getting you could tell you, bro, I was getting absolutely torched for like 30 minutes straight. I was like, bro, if this
you were
is
starting PG too.
Man, I'm telling you.
No, yeah, everyone has their days.
Yep. It's part of it.
Yeah, man. So for all that don't know that's watching this right now, Nick, he's also a 1,000-point scorer, which is an amazing accomplishment in college.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I want to ask you, what's your favorite memory at Damon?
It probably would be a tie between that moment when I got the 1,000 and also my senior year there. We won. We finally made it to the tournament. My first 2 years there, like I said, my whole goal there was to go win, go play in the tournament, all that. My first 2 years there, we were, for the people who aren't familiar with the D2 tournament, they take the top 8 teams in each region. In my first 2 years there, we were the 9th seed. Like, we were the first team out both years. We missed it by 1. And it just ate at me all year long. I was like, we got to get there. We got to get there. So my senior year, we made it there. We got in as the 4th seed. We won our first round game, the 4-5 game. Ended up getting killed actually in the second round by the 1 seed, St. Michael's. They were a really good team. But that moment when we won the first round game, it was like, wow, we actually made it here. And now, like, hey, we won here. Like, we get to advance. Like, they'll like survive and advance next round. So it's a tie between those two, I would say. But both were incredible moments. Both I'll remember probably for the rest of my life.
Okay. And now, what memories do you have playing against the Hearst?
Well, I see a guy on the far right side of my screen here who's smiling because he's probably thinking about that game winner. I knew that Mike was going to bring it up. I figured I'd bring it up before Mike brought it up. But, man, you guys were a tough out. So we played Mercyhurst every year I was there, obviously, before they went Division I. My first year there, we were coming off a COVID pause, and we came out to play you guys at Mercyhurst, and it was the first game in your guys' new gym, and that thing was sold out. We got ran out of the gym. The whole like baseline, which is where our bench was like all students.
Our football
guys.
It was our men, bro.
And Kof, I told this to Jordan when we were playing in that men's league a couple months ago, but I said there's a lot of things that the football players said to me when I was taking the ball and inbounding on that sideline. Not a lot of them I don't think I can say right now on this camera, or else this podcast would get flagged. Yeah. But maybe we could talk about them after the air. There was a lot of, who's your daddy? I think they started like a daddy's kid chant or something along the lines.
That was insane. I was like, no way.
They were like, daddy's kid, something like that. But you guys were really good that year. You guys had, you had Micah, you had Mike, you had Kennedy, who's big dude, number 33. Why am I blanking on his name? Cam gave us fits. It just was like you guys top to bottom were really good, and we came off a COVID pause. We weren't ready to play that game. And then the second year was like worse actually because we played you guys at home. We're winning the whole time, and we get to like you guys cut the lead. It's 1 point game. Freaking, we miss a free throw, and Mike comes down. Double clutch, throws it out. Look, I want to hear your reaction. I want to hear take me through what you were thinking on that play. That's what I want to hear because now that we're getting the chance to talk about this.
Bro, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna be the one to shoot the ball because my first reaction, I've never been obviously our main scorer. Like my thing is my PG, so I'm trying to find somebody. So my first instance, if you watch the video, I'm looking for Mike. I'm thinking I'm gonna advance it and get him a clean look. He just pull it from wherever he catches it. But somebody went to deny him. I don't know who it was, but they just completely cut it off. So I'm like, we got to make something happen. So I was going to just cross over, shoot the 3. I was like, I have time left. I got inside, and I was like, I can't get to a pull-up right now. So then I was like, bro, I got to get something up. So as soon as, I just threw it up, really. And I was like, I thought I airballed it to this day. Didn't think that jump was going in.
Well, so I'll say, so I was guarding either Reichert or Jeff Planutis, somebody down. They were just kind of running the floor. They were kind of just spaced out, and I'm standing right underneath the hoop. And you double clutched it and shot. You didn't just shoot a regular shot. Yeah, you stepped through and double clutch. And the ball's in the air, and I'm standing literally. If you look at the film, right underneath the hoop. And as soon as it's in the air, I'm like, I literally said, that's going in. I was like, that's going in, and I'm just like, please don't go in, please. We're up the whole game. I don't think you guys even led the second half.
It made the way it happened. It didn't feel like we were ever cutting into the lead. I feel we would score, we'd be down 10, and it's okay, we would get to 7, but then it's back to 9.
Yep.
And I'm like, how are we even down 1 right now? That don't
It was an ugly game, real low scoring. It was a classic Mercyhurst play that zone, ugly low score.
Yeah.
I should have just said that when you guys said what do you think about Mercyhurst when you're matched? I should have just said the zone. That's all I should have said. We should have just went to the next topic because that thing gave us fits. But anyway, that's a good transition. Then the next year we went out there, we went back to Mercyhurst. It was a much less crazy crowd, much more subdued, and maybe we were more prepared for whatever, but it wasn't that crowded, and we. Still early on in the year, it was kind of the same type of game as that game the year before, Mike, where it was like low scoring back and forth, and we ended up on the winning side. Like we won by it was like the exact same game except we won. So it was like I remember walking out of the gym and be like, man, we finally beat these MFers. Like we finally did it. Like it finally happened.
So like with our defense, was it weird how do you game plan for that? Like I know they ain't Division II both teams no more, so we could talk about that. So what was it like being in those practices?
It was so like you see a lot of zone and like you see a lot of matchup zone, but like just never could figure out like your guys like specific rules. Like it almost like we would just kind of like tell our scout team like, hey, try and match up the best you can, and then just like deny and like fly around and just like whatever you do, just do it full speed and it'll help us get ready. And like we would put like a couple different plays in that we were like, hey, we're really trying to run these 2 or 3 plays, but like it wasn't like we would just go out there and hoop or go out there and put a million new plays in. It was kind of like a mix. Like we just wanted to attack it. I mean, I'd be lying if I said we were good at it because both my 3 years there, I think, or all 3 years I was there, I don't think we ever like scored a lot or obviously we went 1-2, but we never. It gave fits, man. I couldn't imagine playing it like on like a short break. Like if we like I don't know how the PSAC schedule worked, but like our league we would play like Fridays and Sundays. So like we would play like we would not have much time to prepare.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So like at least when we played you guys, like it was usually early enough in the year where you had like 2 practices, like get ready. Yeah, like early on. Like I think we would usually play like 2 games before and then we'd like, have 3 days to like get ready for y'all. But like yeah, it was different. It's something you just don't see regularly, so that's what makes it unique, I feel like.
Bro, there's so many great areas with that defense. Like, I still can't understand it, like, completely.
to this day, bro.
Bro, I just know now, like, a secret hack, there's going to be someone open in the corner. But, like, still even then, like, there's going to be guys flying around, like, bro, I've been there for 4 years. You got to ask Mike.
But then that's the thing, though. Then it's like, if you just sit there, like, then you get the ball in the corner, right? And then you just, like, you're kind of with the ball in the corner, and like, where can you go from there? Like, if you don't have a shot,
exactly,
then like,
you either shoot
it's kind of like we're right where you want us to be. Let's like, if you just say like, oh, the corner's open, throws to the corner, that's not gonna work for 40 minutes. That's how you guys feed off,
right? Like, you figure it out quick.
We're just like, we're not just gonna throw it to the corner. Then it's nothing gonna happen.
That's what killed us. COVID year in the COVID year in the what's the name? The NCAA tournament. We played Hillsdale. What was this? Second round or first round?
That was bad, Nick. We lost by like 40, I think.
What was it? My second round?
Yeah, second, because we just beat. Who do we beat? Fairmont State.
Yeah. So at Fairmont, then Hillsdale. But like they were just a bigger team than us. But like they really killed us just by throwing it to the corner every time.
And they was shooting it off rip. Like they no thought about it. Like the ball was getting up if it touched your hands. Like you had to shoot the ball.
That's facts. And they low-key knew. So, like, with our defense, if you throw it in the corner, you have to shoot it because if you try to go up, there's going to be a big bumping you down. So, it will be easy to switch off. So, like, they knew. They knew.
Wish I knew that about 3 years ago. Before Let me ask you guys this, though, because, like, obviously you guys both started off at, like, how long does it take, like, when you're a new guy there, like you're incoming freshman, or like even like you, let's say your teammates like a transfer, like how long does it take for those guys to get comfortable playing like that?
Mike, let me answer this, because I'll be completely honest.
Shoot, I was about to say give yours and I'll give mine.
If you're a high IQ guy like a Mike Bradley or a Micah, it's gonna take you like a good until like conference play realistically. Like conference play. If you're like a transfer or like a role guy like myself, like it's gonna take you a few years. Yeah.
It's like
it's so many great areas and like it's just it's hard to explain.
You have to think, but like to be your best at it, you can't. Like I'll give our best example. When I first came in my freshman year, we started off the season under 500. I think we was like 6-9, and we just could not figure that out, bro. Like, and then one day it clicks. With whoever your five is that you have, or like your rotation, it just clicks with them. And that's like Coach said, like either conference play or like the back half getting ready to go into like the conference tournament or something. But it's literally like, it's not like you can't say this is what we got good at. It just one day it's like everybody on the same page and then boom. And you just hit the
Right.
ground.
That's interesting. I'm always curious about that. Yes.
Yeah, it's a weird defense, man.
It ain't easy.
Shout out Mancho, but I would say that he has the most utmost respect for your pops, like your coach. Like
Oh, yes.
preparing for Damon, it felt like it was about to be like a first round of the NCAA tournament.
One
Well, so
mistake, you get yelled at.
I'll
Seriously,
I'll I'll tell you guys a funny story actually. So, for a lot of times I feel like when we played you guys, it would definitely be, if not your first, like second, like it's
Right.
like an early game.
Mhm.
We every year we always start the year in Buffalo at Dame. We start out with like a tournament. It's like a Friday Saturday type deal. It's
All
it's
right,
us
okay.
and Roberts Wesleyan, and then it's two other teams. So like two teams come up, they play us on Friday, they play Roberts on Sunday or Saturday. And it's like a quick little back to back. And every year that I was in that, you'd look up in the stands and you'd see Coach Manchell there.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
he would go.
yeah,
He would go.
yeah.
He would have his notepad out. He'd be there like writing down notes and scouting and stuff. Yeah, like every
yellow
year you could
notepad,
look
bro.
at. Yep, yellow
He
notepad.
would bring that, bro. He would bring that right to practice. Like I'm talking about, he would walk out from his office straight onto the court. He first of all, he don't even look at that notepad. That's the most craziest thing about Manchester.
That's
He
facts.
recites all of that from memory, and I think that's like the
Yeah,
most impressive thing ever.
yeah,
Hey, that's why he's such a good coach, though, man. He works
that
at
is
it.
true.
Like, I mean,
Amazing.
how many other coaches would just sit down and just watch the film? Like I would probably do that too if I get to that point. But then, like
Yeah,
he driving an hour and a half on his off day to watch us in person,
Literally,
back to
bro.
yeah.
back days too. Friday night and right back there Saturday. So
Facts.
Literally.
respect,
What's
and
even
it
fun?
worked.
No, yeah, facts, bro. What's even funnier? Like Ben will call me saying like, "Yo, I'm right next to your coach." And I'm like, "Bro, I know." Like he does that. Like he does that. That's just him.
Oh man.
Anyways, so your family is literally full with hoopers. Who is the best in the family? I want to know this one.
So yeah, obviously I'm going to say myself.
Okay.
I'm just going to
Okay.
jump straight to it.
All
But
right.
I will say this. So my oldest brother Matt, like I said, he was kind of like the leader we were all following because he's the oldest. He's kind of the top dog. He was by far and away the best high school player we had in our family. My second oldest brother Pat, he had the best college career out of anybody. He was a guy like his story is like straight out of a movie. Honestly, like he never like played at all in high school. Like every year, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, he was just like he was a bench warmer. Like he would just be a backup big guy. And then he grew kind of late. He got one school to believe in him. It was a Division III school, SUNY Maritime in New York, and they took him. And he went there. He's the all-time leading rebounder, like one of the all-time leading scorers. He actually just went in the Hall of Fame
That's what's
this
up.
past spring. We went out there for there. So it's like it literally is like a story out of a movie. Like goes from unwanted, like never played, like I don't even think he ever scored like 10 points in a high school game. Like he wasn't that good of a player. And now we're talking about a guy who's a two-time Division III All-American. Like it was incredible. So he had the best college career by far. The reason I say myself is because I feel like I had the best overall career. Like
Yeah,
when you stack up, like growing up and then
yeah,
high school and then playing Division I, playing Division II. I feel like I've kind of played at a lot of different prep school as well. I played a lot of different levels. But I want to give some flowers to my little brother. My little brother Mark. He's going to Division III now. He's going to SUNY Fredonia. He just transferred in there. He spent the first year at a Division III school down in New Jersey. But Mark's kind of like the coolest one of all of us because like if you watch Mark and he's the baby, he's the little one. There's a big gap between my oldest brother Matt's 30, Mark's 19, so it's like 11-year gap
yeah,
between the top and the bottom. But if you watch Mark's game and like obviously I see him play every day, so like I
yeah,
know his game in and out. But like he's got like a little bit of everybody in his game from the three oldest brothers.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
like he passes the ball like my oldest brother. He's got a little like post touch like my second brother. Like he loves to like float around the arc and shoot threes. Like he's got like a little touch of all three of us, but he's got it like in his own unique style. So like to me, that's like every time, and maybe it's because I'm the older brother and he's my only little brother. Like every time I watch him, I just get so happy, man, because I'm like watching him and I just see like little bits and pieces of me and my older brother's games in it, and it brings a smile to my face. So like
That's how it be, man.
he's the coolest one to watch in my opinion. Like I'll never get tired of watching my little brother, even though I'm going to be out here and I'm going to be busy with games and stuff. I always
Yeah.
find time to, turn on Synergy or fire up the the live streams and watch my little brother's games because he's the coolest one to watch for me.
That's how it be, man.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, though. It's good stuff. All right, one more college question. This is for all you guys. Uh, so what was the cheapest thing you did while you were still in college? And this is before NIL too, so the cheapest.
Cheapest, like
Ooh.
basketball or just like all in all?
Just like all in all.
Ooh.
I'll let you guys answer this. I'm curious to see what the Hearst was doing that was cheap.
Bro, I don't know. We have a lot.
Well, yeah. First and foremost, the Hearst was quite crazy. You get out how you live, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
But for me, I'd say Mike, you'll know this. So I never took my car to a car wash. I just wait until like it rained. That was like considered my car wash. I just wait until it rained.
You remember that, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, I still do that, so I can't.
All right. And also, I never bought toilet paper. I always went to like the common area or whatever, like bathroom.
And
took like
can they keep the stacks, bro? They
keep the stacks too. Never bought toilet paper.
Nah,
that was my cheapest thing.
bro. I was witnessing that. But mine is damn near the same thing. Like when we would see like the plates in Grotto, I would take those or take the cups and stack those for my next year's crib when I knew I was gonna have like being a like Ryan or something. So all of my stuff was literally they cups, they plates, they forks, all that, bro.
That's fun. I would have thought of this until you said yours, Cope. But mine was probably the same. Like when I was at Niagara, they had the gym was up top, and then like the student center, whatever you want to call it, had like Tim Hortons. The Subway was like right down below, and they had like the thing, like the dispenser, like they would come out with like the forks, the knives, the spoons. And, like I remember like it sometimes like. I'd be like, oh damn, I'm out of like plastic forks. I'd like go back. I'd be like in the gym late at night shooting, like be like on my walk out, just go, and like get like 20 forks. It just, I'm like, there we go.
That's how it be though.
But
Bro, literally.
That's how it be.
And the thing about it is, there's no shame in it. Like I gotta do this.
No shame. I never feel guilty. That's fun. That brings back a great memory. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah. All right, now we're out of college. We're all doing our own thing now. Mike, you're going to your second year of playing pro. We don't know where yet. And now, Nick, now you're starting off your new journey, your new career of coaching. Tell me what inspired you of like just want to start off coaching. And also congrats to you for starting off coaching.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that. So obviously, we talked my dad being a college coach my whole life. That was obviously my biggest inspiration. But I would say it was more than that. Like my dad and obviously him being a coach, he has such good understanding of other coaches. Like I never once played for a bad coach, like ever in my like youth, like high school, prep school, college. Like I could just go down the line to AAU. Like I never once played for a bad coach. And I think obviously a lot of that was like my father knowing this industry. Like he was never going to allow me or send me to a spot that just wasn't going to be run by a guy who didn't know what he was doing or didn't have like the kid's best interest. So like I always had, you hear other people have bad experiences with coaches or not like who they're playing for. I mean, everybody's got those guys. Like I never can relate to that, to be honest with you, just because like even if I had a coach who maybe wasn't as good with the X's and O's, or maybe he wasn't as good as like with splitting up playing time, stuff like that. Like he still was like a good dude at the end of the day, and he still was like a good person. Like I just had good experience with coaches, and I wanted to do that. I feel like I was very knowledgeable about the game of basketball, and I like being around people. So I just wanted to do that. I wanted to carry that on.
Okay, I like that. And I could definitely tell, like, just by the way you play and like your knowledge of the game, you're definitely gonna have like a long career with coaching. So
appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro.
Is that something that you knew that you were going to do, or was it kind of like it built up over time?
I would say it built up over time. It was kind of one of those things like, growing up, people ask you like, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to do? Like, I didn't really know. Like, I just wanted to like have fun playing basketball. So then like I knew eventually that time would end. Like, whether I was able to, play I tried to play a couple of years pro, but I never got my chance to get over there. So it was kind of like one door closed and led to another one open, and it was like, all right, let me start this. But I knew eventually, like probably by the time I was in high school or college, I knew that eventually I would do something within the game of basketball. I didn't know if it'd be coaching. I didn't know if it'd be some type of mentorship or teaching or whatever, but I kind of just knew I'd be around hoops.
For sure, for sure. All right, you boys ready to talk about some NBA?
Know that.
All right, man. So the first one is, what is one NBA hill you are willing to die on? And if you guys want me to go first, I'll gladly go first.
Yeah, you started off first.
Started off right.
All right. I believe after Curry's fourth chip, he became top 5 all time. Now I'm standing on that too.
Shoot, I was thinking that before he got the fourth one. I can't lie.
Oh, okay.
But I'm biased when it comes to Steph, bro. Like,
oh yeah, I'm biased too, but like you just got to think of like everything he's been through, especially with that team too. And then his influence on the game. Like, bro, first of all, he's over Magic. I don't care about how many assists you got, Magic. Respect to you, but Curry's got it. Curry's got it. I don't care.
Was he way by him, bro?
I wouldn't say that. That's a little disrespectful.
It's
but
close. It's close, ain't it?
It's close. But Curry, he's got that edge now. So that's my NBA hill.
I definitely.
You got one, Mike?
Bro, I'm trying to think right now. Honestly, I'm trying to think of one that really be. Mine has always been that I've always felt that Russell Westbrook was a top 4 point guard of all time. No lie.
I don't hate that one.
I don't hate that one. It's like stats wise, yeah.
People just recency bias has really screwed up Russell Westbrook's career, in my opinion. Because same with John Wall. Like the disrespect those players get.
Let me ask you this then. So do you think him playing longer is affecting like his overall career?
I don't think it's necessarily the fact that he's playing longer, but I think it's the fact that teams don't know like what they want to use him for. Like, just think about it. You went from him being a ball dominant point guard to now he's setting screens for Jokic, and it worked this year. But
I was about to say it worked this past season though.
Exactly, but it's like his situation with the Lakers. They didn't know what to do with him. Like they're using him now, like I feel properly, but he just went through too much of trying to search, or coaches went through too much of like, how do we want to use him now? So
yeah. His game didn't age well. I feel like he got to the point where people were like, "Oh, he can't play like he used to when he was 25 years old," and then they're like, they try to change it. Like this is how he needs to play. It just it was kind of the same thing with Carmelo. I feel like
right.
Like
that's a big one. Yeah,
the legends get to a certain point, and they kind of. I'll give you a hot. This would be more of a hot take maybe than like a hill I'm willing to die on. But
all right,
I'm a big Durant guy. Kevin Durant.
1,000%.
Yeah, for sure.
I think if you take away all the, people talk about the GOAT this, the GOAT that, the accolades, the rings that. If you take away all that and say who's the best player to touch a ball of all time, I think it's Kevin Durant.
That's not a hot take.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
1,000%.
Like
him and Kyrie Irving.
Exactly.
Like what can't Durant do? And even if you want to put in the accolades and stuff, like Durant's got 2 chips, he's got 2 Finals MVPs, he's the best Olympic player ever. He's done it for I think it's like year 18. Like his longevity is just insane.
Alone, like
scoring titles, everything.
I don't think people they don't realize how hard. First of all, to average 25 in itself, but to do that over 10, 12, 15 years and
being
still
efficient too.
He's pushing 50.
Just about to say.
He's been 50, 40, 90, and he 36? I don't even know how old he is, but like that's crazy, bro. Like that shouldn't be a thing.
And his best statistical years are often Achilles tear,
which is insane.
Which is ridiculous. Like he tore his Achilles, and people are like, "Well, his run's over. Glad he went to Golden State, got his little rings, and he's probably been a better player since then."
Like that's
unheard of.
That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
I was literally about to kill Ben. I'm glad you brought this up, Nick. I was gonna kill Ben like last month. We were at some bar and we were talking about this exact same thing, but it was just like who's like the greatest overall scorer. I mean, obviously LeBron, it's LeBron, but like take away LeBron, it's KD, bro. Like what can't that man do?
Yeah. And like you put that into, so obviously LeBron can score the ball probably just as well, but it's not like fluid, like you just don't see people moving like that.
Yeah.
Like
KD's fluid.
He looks 6 foot the way he moves, but he's 7 foot. Like, come on.
Yeah. So yeah, Nick, I
Yeah,
agree 100%.
I'm completely behind you, brother. Like 1,000%. KD
Appreciate
is.
that.
All right, next one. Who's your favorite to win MVP this year?
Ooh,
I got one. Ant-Man.
Yo, I was about to say that too. I was about to say
I
that
like
too.
it. I like
I
it.
don't know. I don't know if they'll win enough though to get it. I feel like you got to be like a top
Top three at
three,
least.
I mean, I don't know. Westbrook won it. We were just talking about Westbrook. Westbrook won it the one year. They were like 6-7, but he did average a triple
Triple
double.
double,
That's
yeah.
different.
That had never that had been
That
done.
might never happen again. Like, yeah, that was. I don't know. I don't know. I just think Ant-Man's like right there to
Bro, he's
like
like
break it
every
through
year he's
one.
getting better.
I
And
agree.
every year people are having like Luca over him too, but I feel like Ant is like over Luca low key.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Luka guy, but
Hey,
I mean,
again, we all right there with you, man.
yeah, it pissed me off, man. You got to play both sides of the floor.
Like, come on. But actually, speaking of the Timberwolves, Nick, we need to ask you this. So, was it our last episode, Cole?
It was, it was the last one. Yep. Yep.
So we were
This is
talking
straight
with
blasphemy too, just so you know.
Mike, and Mike has said that his hot take for this upcoming season is the Timberwolves will not make the playoffs. Thoughts?
They'll make the playoffs. Like with the play in, the playoffs, they'll be in it.
Like,
Like
I'm pretty sure he said play in for the, or did he just say no playoffs at all?
No playoffs at all.
Yeah, see, like,
It's just straight blasphemy. Like I don't know what he was smoking that day. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, bro. But yeah,
I think they'll make it, but I could see a world where they're like fighting to stay in.
I agree with that. I definitely can agree with
So
that.
I don't think it takes that outrageous, but I think they're gonna make it. Like they got Ant, they got
They're gonna
Gobert,
make
they
it.
got Rand. Like they'll be in.
they
Like,
low key were
they
in
have
that
to.
play into like 6, 7, 8
Right.
range, like at the end of this past
Right.
season.
Like
So
they'll be in that.
yeah. I mean,
I
the
don't
West
know.
is getting
The
better
West
and better too. So
the West is insane.
it's a bloodbath right now. I'm not gonna lie.
The West is insane, and the East is not looking hot right now. So that'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
So that goes into the next question. Who's a dark horse team to win the chip this year?
Houston Rockets.
They're a dark
Are
horse team now.
Are they a dark horse though?
They're not a dark horse.
Why are they not?
I feel like they're.
They're gonna be top 2.
I don't know what the
You think
favorites and
people
the
have
odds
them?
are
You think
saying.
people have them winning just because they got KD though?
Yes, it's KD.
I feel like every take I've seen is why are we trading our core or our young guys for a washed 40-year-old damn near? And
You
I've
also
been
gotta-
seeing that too much.
You gotta remember, like, who's the one typing those tweets and comments? It's the
I
casuals,
agree.
bro.
I
I
agree.
don't pay attention to any casuals.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Well, if that's not considered a dark horse, then I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Now, I got to think of this one like a dark horse. It could be either East or West too.
Don't say New
I
York.
feel like anybody in the East is damn near a dark horse right now.
You said who?
I said anybody in the East is pretty much a dark horse right now
That's
because the
true.
East is so bad.
You don't think the Knicks could win one?
I mean, I don't know the East. Like I feel like anybody can win the East.
I
I didn't think Indiana was going to win the East.
That is true.
Man,
That is
Now
true.
now they're missing their best player. Like I don't know. I'll give you going. Nobody's talking about this team, even though they just won it a couple of years ago. I think Denver had a sneaky little offseason.
Oh yeah, getting Cam.
Cam Johnson getting Valanciunas. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a sneaky little
Sneaky
offseason.
He's a great player.
Like I don't know. I mean, they got the best player on the planet, and like I
That
feel
is
like
true.
everybody's talking about the Thunder, the Rockets. Nobody shuts up about the Lakers. You hear about the Lakers every day on TV.
That's Micah right there, bro.
Like I guess maybe Denver's a dark horse because they don't get talked about, even though
Yeah.
they're probably better than LA, Minnesota. They're definitely
that's
better
true.
than Golden State. Like
Nah, that's
I
facts.
don't know. That's
For me,
my
I'm
pick.
gonna say Knicks and Clippers. That's my dark horse.
Clippers, yeah. Clippers.
Knicks and
Retirement
Clippers.
home. Okay, then, yeah.
Retirement.
Unk ball.
Yeah.
Oh, literally, bro. That's OGs. That's mainly Uncle Drew and his crew, bro. Like, that's the Clippers.
Honestly, yeah. Also, Mavs too. We're forgetting about the Mavs. If
You think
Kyrie
they
gets
can win?
back second half of the season,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
and they already at like
Yeah.
a good standing, you know
Kyrie-
anything can happen.
Do you think
So
they
that's
have
mine.
to win, though?
Say that again.
Like like their bench. Like, we know their starters like that, but Bench wise, do you think they got it?
Yeah, I think so,
I'd love to see that. Hey,
bro. Because
Texas
like
team.
you're gonna move, D'Lo's gonna be back into like the bench
Oh,
role
I
because when
forgot.
Kyrie
Yeah.
gets back, yeah. So D'Lo, Dinwiddie, uh, Gafford, he's starting, right?
No, I think they start lining.
Lively.
Lively. Yeah, they got a bench. They have a bench.
Yeah, I didn't even think that's damn near second starting lineup for real.
That's what I'm
Low
saying.
key.
So yeah,
That
Mike,
actually
what?
great pick. That's a great pick.
That is a good pick. Mike, who's your team out in Texas? Are you a Rockets guy?
Bro, I was established San Antonian for the longest, but we just been through so much that I just
Hey,
kind of forgot to keep up with them. And now I'm really starting to tune in again. It's
yeah.
funny
See,
actually
now you gotta lock back in.
because when I forgot, oh yeah, it was we were in Vegas, Coach, and I looked at everybody. I said, bro, the Spurs are getting the first pick. Everybody told me that was not happening. And then we was watching the lottery, bro. They got the first pick, went insane because we was getting Vic. Like it was just like that was like new life for the city, bro. So ever since
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been forced to tune in.
he's gonna be special. I they're not a dark horse to win it yet, but like
D-
maybe 2 years from now they
2 years
will.
from now, yeah,
It's
They're
gonna be
they're
quick. That process
it's
is
gonna
gonna
be
be quick.
quick because Castle's elite, and I
yeah.
think
Bro, I
Dylan
think
Harper is
he's
gonna
so
be
nice.
elite.
Very slept on.
Castle's so nice. I think Dylan Harper is gonna be just as nice too. I think he's tough.
Facts. Also, we talked about this too. What do you think will be smarter for the Spurs right now? Putting Castle, Fox, and Harper all on the same floor, or having Harper come off that bench and learning
No,
from?
I think put Harper off the bench, let him ease his way to the NBA
Okay.
career. You don't want to
Okay.
you don't want to rush him to.
Because
I
you
Yeah.
got
mean,
no pressure if you do that.
no pressure, and like Castle didn't start killing until later in the year too.
That is
So
true.
you gotta give these guys some time.
Mm,
I don't know if I think Harper's gonna be really good, but I don't know if he's good enough to just throw in there right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
Agreed.
I feel like
Agreed.
we're fighting for like play in right now.
Yeah,
Like he gotta just establish his like comfortability before
right.
we just give him 25, 26 or minutes a game type shit.
All right, guys. I want you to rank all these primes, or rank all their primes. AD, Dwight, Boogie, and Embiid from 1 to 4.
I,
Dwight's got to be one.
yeah, Dwight's
In
gotta
my
be
opinion,
first. I ain't gonna
he's
hold
got
you.
to be one.
I got
I don't
Embiid at
even think
1.
twice about that.
You got who?
Embiid at 1.
It's no way. It's no way.
I might have Embiid last, to be honest with you.
No way.
He's going prime though.
You're going prime though.
No.
Embiid is like a point guard, bro, just in a big body form.
But what was his like? When was his
The
prime?
MVP year, I guess.
Like
Yeah.
Was that his prime?
Yeah,
Well, so now, all right, he can't be last then because he got an MVP. Although Boogie was elite, but like
he was.
Boogie never got an MVP. So
But
like
he just ain't get his time. Like
he
he
was
didn't
on
have
a
enough
bad
time.
team too. He was on some
Yeah.
bad teams.
yeah.
Who was the other one? It was Boogie,
AD.
Embiid.
Dwight and AD.
AD stuff though too. Like
I know.
I'd put AD second.
yeah, I agree.
I'd go
Okay.
Dwight Davis,
Boogie.
Dwight Anthony Davis, Embiid, and then Boogie.
And
That would
Boogie,
be my
yeah.
four. That'd be
Boogie,
my
got, but like it's no
Dad, I'm
disrespect
busy
to
right
Boogie
now.
because he was so tough. Like, yeah, but
Boogie was
that's a
cold,
good
man.
list though, Cole. That's a good list.
That is a good one.
All right, second one.
Who was your
Boogie was
list? Cole? What was your ranking?
Well, mine would have been Embiid, Dwight, AD, Boogie.
Okay. No. I can get with that though. I can get with because when Embiid actually want to do his job and play basketball, he is elite, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
he is elite, bro. You got to remember what they would like. Jeff Teague admitted like we just gotta let Dwight go get 40 to even
Yeah.
give us a
Yeah.
chance to win. Like we,
Yeah.
he's unguardable. Like you can see the fear in Jeff's face when he said it. Like Dwight was a different beast when it came to that center position, bro.
Well, I'm glad you know. All right, second one. Second one. All right, Russ, CP3, D Rose, and Kyrie.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Russ, CP3, D Rose.
Like bro, it's hard
It's
not
hard.
to put Russ at one. Like, that's so hard for me.
Yeah. D Rose is the tough one. Like, how do you rank him?
I
Because his
know.
prime was like 2 years.
Like his MVP year as well, and then probably after, or
And
his year
yeah,
before his MVP year and his MVP.
like the year before, the year during, the year at. So I guess 3 years. But like, here's my thing though. I've always said this. Me and my friends have actually had this take. Like, if D Rose didn't get hurt, like he would have had an elite career, right? I'm not trying
Yeah.
to. That's not what I'm trying to say. But like, how much better would it have been than like Westbrook's? Probably not.
Not much.
Not
Not
much.
much.
Like if any, like everybody, I
Yeah.
feel bad because he gets hurt, and it's kind of they play the what if game. But it's like people act like, oh, if he didn't get hurt, he would have won like 5 championships. He would have been the best
He
point guard ever. Like,
definitely see.
I can't see that,
See what
especially in
you said
Chicago.
before.
I
Like,
can't see that.
you know what I mean? Like I just can't. Like I don't think he would have like won all that. Like I think it would have been like it would probably play out like Russ. Like he
Yeah.
would have won probably maybe a couple more MVPs, but I don't know. He
I feel
was the
like
youngest MVP ever.
I feel like his was more so just how entertaining he was. And it's
Yeah.
like we were stripped of that so early, and when he really was able to come back and be able to play for a couple more years, he wasn't that like same D Rose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just like we remember what he like. So sorry about your Heat, but he was torching it. Every matchup with it, bro, he was torching the Heat.
Relax. I get it. I watched it.
But it's stuff like that though. It's like damn, like Derrick Rose was really one of one, bro. Like
Hey,
Yeah.
that was a great era for us to grow up watching hoops, man. It
I think it's
really
the best
was.
era. I don't want to sound like an old head, but I think that was like the best era.
You had like a mix of like the old legend, like you
Yeah.
had like Kobe who
Yeah.
was like still doing it, and then like you had like the young guys coming up, like Durant and Westbrook.
Facts.
Like, oh my god, that was such a good era. Such a good era.
so, what we doing about this list though? Cause I don't.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta rank them.
Bro, I don't know. Like,
All right, let me go first. Let me try to dissect this because I don't want to be canceled
I
on.
want to say just Kyrie. Like, off rip, that's what I want to put is him or Russ at one.
Me, I want to put Kyrie, but low key Russ got it though at
You
one.
know what I'm saying? Like,
But I want to put Kyrie though. So if it was me, I'd say Kyrie, Russ, CP3, D Rose. But realistically, it'll
Ooh.
probably be
so CP3 over D. Okay then. Okay.
Russ, CP3, Kyrie, D Rose. Or honestly, CP3 and Kyrie, they're interchangeable in that 2 spot. They're interchangeable.
Yeah, I don't hate either of those, to be honest with you. Like, there's no like. I feel like the other one was more like debate.
Like,
I feel
that
like
one
this
was-
one,
yeah.
it's like there's really like you could say any combo of these four, and you could be like,
can't
all
go
right,
wrong.
that's
You can't go
right. Like, that's a
All right.
tough one.
Each were elite, bro. Yeah, like they all did that. But one thing I will say, why I might give that to Russ is even in Kyrie's prime, I don't think that he was ever like a true first option. You know what I mean?
True.
So it's like his freedom was really just go out and score that. Like I'm playing with LeBron, fam. Like
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Russ really like you could really say he carried a team on his back for an entire season.
Yeah.
And it's like that's just some stuff you don't see from guards now. Like you know what I mean?
That's
a
true.
great point. I mean, the devil's advocate to that though would be like Kyrie's got a Finals MVP, and like none of those guys have that. But like I agree with you though. He was never the 1A, like the option. It was LeBron. He was kind of
Yes.
LeBron's sidekick a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's not a bad job to have though. If you're
I was about to say.
you're scoring
Yeah.
25, like
He gonna swing you the ball. I'm gonna go score.
that's
bro.
a great
Like,
job to have. So who am I to critique it?
Oh, that's facts. That's facts. All right, last one before we get into our game segment, which is the last thing for the pod. Who's in the top 75 that doesn't belong in the top 75?
Oh, I gotta think about this one real quick. That's a good.
Yeah, I have to think about
You
who's
have
in
one,
top.
Cole?
I got one.
Oh, let me know. Let me know something.
Dame Lillard. No disrespect at all, but I don't know if he's in that top 75 compared to the ones that that weren't on it, like a
Yeah.
Kyrie for one, Dwight,
I do.
Klay
I do
Thompson.
agree.
Klay
Klay.
Thompson. Like
Clay wasn't
I don't
on
know.
it yet.
I don't know if Dame is over those 3 guys alone.
Do you think they might have done that because of the moments that he's had? Because he's had some very memorable like moments winning them games.
Now, if you're going off of that, that's just being biased. Now you're not going off of resume.
Right. I'm asking you. What do you think? How do you think they?
I
went
think
about
so.
this?
I think so. And like I said, no disrespect to Dame Lillard at all, but
Hell no. Yeah.
going resume for resume, especially like compared to Clay. Come on, bro. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
I would agree with that, honestly. That's probably the best. And it's still, like you said, no disrespect to Dame, but just
Yeah,
resume wise, if you to be considered top 75, like you gotta have that resume. And Dame just hasn't been in the position to get it, honestly.
that's also true.
I can't really think of who else was on the top 75. To be honest, they didn't deserve it. That's how hard. That's a good
Yeah,
question. That is a really good one. I'm sure there's like an older person, not to hate on the old heads, because I that's one of my biggest pet peeves in basketball is when people
Well,
just
listen right now.
kill older generations and just kind of hate on them. But
yeah,
I'm sure there's somebody that played in like the 50s or 60s that people will say they didn't deserve that.
that is true. Mike, you searching up or you thinking?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, shit,
Hurry up, buddy. I got work tomorrow.
honestly, Coach, that might have been the best pick for it.
Dame.
Yeah, that definitely might be one of the best picks for it. Unless you're gonna take off somebody like Rick Barry, but like
Yeah, you
we
can't.
ain't watch my man
Exactly.
play.
Exactly. All right. Now let's get into the last thing for the pod. So Nick, we got this game, the segment called bucket, assist, or turnover, right? So basically, we throw out situations. It could be dating, life, hoop culture, NBA Twitter, or just like weird, real like moments, and we decide if it's a bucket, which is a win, you scored, it worked out, assist, help somebody else, maybe not you, but it just looked good overall, or a turnover, complete fumble.
I like to put me on the spot. I like this.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you and Mike these questions. We go from there. All right. So the first one is: you planned a date at the park, but you brought a basketball just in case. Is that a bucket, assist, or a turnover?
I feel like that's an assist.
Agreed.
Assist.
Agreed.
Okay.
Definitely,
Okay.
an assist.
Okay. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. This one
Little
should be an easy
hole.
one too. She says she's not into sports, but goes to every summer league game alone.
Oh, brother. Whoa, yeah.
This better be an easy one for you guys.
Yeah, first complete fumble, turnover, interception.
Turnover. That's what that is.
All that, bro.
All right. You tell your friend to definitely break up with their partner, even though you know the breakup will be ugly, but you're just here for the gossip.
I just want to know why every one of these is a dating question. I mean, what are you cooking over there back in Buffalo?
Bro, it's a reason why I'm trying to get out of Buffalo, bro.
Wait, ask that one again, Coach. Ask that one again.
All right. You told your friend to definitely break up with their partner, even though you know the breakup will be ugly, but you're just here for the gossip.
I feel like that's L, man. That's a bad turnover, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say that too. I mean,
All right.
that's a question that I feel like my 19-year-old self would really want to hear.
All right.
Gossip girl, like.
I'm just here for the plot.
All right, next one. You get kicked out of a bar defending your favorite player.
Defending your favorite player?
Favorite player of like any sport.
I'm gonna say still that's a turnover. I know it's your favorite player and all, but like
You
at
shouldn't
some
be.
point, like you don't even know the guy, all right? Like the
Okay.
guy doesn't even know you. Like if I get kicked out for defending Josh Allen or Kevin Durant, like they don't even know I exist. So like that's a turnover. You can't be getting kicked out of some place for that.
Oh, that's facts.
Like,
That's facts.
and then like I can go text him after and be like, "Hey, gang, I just got kicked out of a bar." Talk like
Exactly. He does not know you. But no, those are all the questions for today. For that game. Appreciate you for participating there.
W, man.
What an electric slate of questions right there to end it. My goodness.
Appreciate it. Well, everyone, this was another episode of the Playmaking Podcast featuring me, Mike Brad, and appreciate you, Nick, for coming on,
Yes, sir.
chopping up with us. Like I said before, me and Nick, we go way back. one of my good guys, long term friends. So yeah, I just appreciate you taking the time to come chop it with the guys, man.
Hell yeah,
Man,
definitely, man. Shout out to you, gang. We love you.
appreciate y'all, man.
Tap in next
Yes,
week,
sir.
man.